Hello, my name is Gazanfar Adnan, and welcome to this section where we're going to learn about custom visualizations. So this is 13.1 and our first lesson where we're going to be introducing ourselves to custom visualization and what we're going to cover in this lesson, in this section, of course. So basically, when Microsoft made Microsoft Power BI, they wanted to keep visualizations a pretty open platform for data managers or data visualizers, and thus they decided that visualization should have an open format and you can move around and play around with how the visualizations work and make custom visualizations as well. So that's what we're going to learn in this lesson. We're going to learn about how we make custom visualizations, how we download different visualizations from the net, how we work around those visualizations. And there's another thing that we're going to learn in this lesson as well, which is the themes. The themes are very important in our Microsoft Power BI, and we're going to learn how we can change them and work around according to our requirements as well. So I hope to see you in the next lesson as well. Hello, my name is Gazanfar and welcome back to this section. In this lesson, we're going to learn about our custom visualizations. So a basic overview of what we're going to do is we're going to go to our web page and we're going to learn how we're linking the web page with our Power BI desktop, then taking the values, editing them values, and then working around them values, finding the custom visualizations from our marketplace area, and basically just working around the Power BI desktop in a more custom way, of course, as the title suggests. So let's get to it. The first thing I want to do right now is go to Google and check out the Microsoft historical stock price. As you can see, it has loaded and we have all these options of Microsoft. So we're just going to go to our NASDAQ common stock options on the website. This is just an example. You can choose whatever you want. These are the results from the last 3 months. This keeps updating. Of course, it's an open source data and you can try and work around any website that you want that is open, of course, for this small experiment. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take this link over here and you're going to copy it. So let's do that right now. Let's copy this right now and go to our Microsoft Power BI desktop. Over here, we have our Microsoft Power BI desktop, and I know this is a repetition, but let's go back to our home. And after we go back to our home, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to our home and get our data. In our get data, we have many options. We're going to go to our web option. And after we select the web option, what happens next is that a pop-up comes up where you enter your URL. After this window pops up, what you're going to do is paste your URL over here and click OK. And then what's going to happen is that it's going to give you an option for connect, which you will select, of course, and then it starts to load. After this, the navigator opens up and you either get the option to select your document or the results for 3 months. So when you open the document, what you get is some useless HTTPS, HTML document table, which is not important. However, when you open these results, what happens is that you can clearly see that you have some good amount of data. The only issue is the titling of the data, which we need to set. Maybe we want to make high, high. You maybe we want to make low, low, and volume, volume. So for that, what we're gonna do is select this data, and we're gonna go to our query editor. So here we have our query editor open. We have our dates over here. So what we're gonna do is maybe we are gonna review our dates. Maybe we wanna add or subtract something. For now, I think what I wanna do is maybe change these names, change high to high. So let's do that. Let's change high to high. Let's change low to low. Let's change close to close. Let's change volume to volume. And yes, we have our data ready over here. We have our renamed columns. We have our dates over here. We can also work around with all these dates over here, and we can tell that they are okay. So here are our dates, and let's just close and apply. So after we do this, Power BI loads and applies these. So as you can see over here, our values or fields have loaded over here. So we have our close, our date, our high, our low, open, volume. So let's just maybe turn them into cards. Over here we have our card. Let's maybe put close in our card, perhaps. So over here we have our close value, which we are gonna add over here. We're also gonna add more cards over here. So let's just copy, and maybe I want high value, maybe I want my low value, maybe I want my open value. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go into our options over here, and here we have made our cards and made our slicer, made our line chart over here. It's perfect, and this is how you would usually make your dashboard. I didn't want to skip around these parts, but this is your slicer and your high low dates, of course, so maybe working around them will make you understand how they work. So here you have one dot for the count of high at the particular date of all. However, you can choose to keep the access of date on this as well. So this is for 2019. You can reduce it, and as you can see, it works around pretty well. You can go to the next level of hierarchy, you can go to the upper level of hierarchy, you can work around these dates, and you can see how it works according to you, to the count of day, and you can go up as well. So we have to go to our home, and we can see from Marketplace that you can get many custom visuals. You can get all these things. You can search which visual you want. Maybe you want this, maybe you want the ultimate waterfall. Let's just look at that, and you can look at it. If you like it, you can look at the patterns. If they suit you, then you can get them. So right now I went and got the candlestick. I've already downloaded it, but let me show you what I got. This is when you select the add button, what happens is that it adds it to your visualizations after giving you a pop-up message. So let's just delete this over here and add our candlestick graph over here. And in our candlestick, let's add date as an axis, and then high over here, and low over here, and open over here, and close over here, and volume all the way down here if you want to work around them. However, I don't want to do that. So you can choose the first and last, and you can choose the count. However, let's just keep it to this, and we can go to our next level in the hierarchy and work around this as well. We can make this a date hierarchy, and as you can see the trends over here in your candlestick graph, and it's pretty simple to use and it's pretty useful. So this is how you make your custom visuals in Microsoft. Your dashboard or report, you want to work around them and make them look according to your requirement. We're talking about looks over here, and that's when we come to themes. So let's go to Google right now and look at our themes. Here we go to Google and we search for Power BI themes. So right now let's go to our Microsoft Power BI themes. Let's search them. And after we search for the themes, here we have the themes gallery of the Microsoft Power BI community. Here you can see the link, it's authentic. So you go over here, you wait for this to load up, and then you look around. You have your sunflower, twilight, Gartner, autumn. You have your um, planning, and you have your high contrast, plum. I want to look at the this one over here. I'm having a hard time reading it, of course, but it seems like a good theme. So over here, when you come around over here, you have the option of going down here and downloading the JSON file. So I want you to click on that and download the JSON file to understand how this can be applied. Before we do that, let's just look at our dashboard over here. You can click around it, use it, and see how it works over here. Maybe you wanna roam around over here and click. It's, of course, it's usable and also pretty understandable. So let's go to our Microsoft Power BI, and over here I had this dashboard example which I took from the Microsoft Power BI site as well. It's a human resources sample from the Microsoft Power BI. I got it from over here. So we're gonna apply our theme on this dashboard right here. So let's go to our home. when we go to our home or our modeling tab, we get a lot of different options. So in our human resources tab, as you can see, there is the option for our new hires, scorecard, bad hires. There's the active and separations, and there are many other options available too. Like there's tabs basically, but we have to toggle around this bad hires one. So right now, what I want to do is I want to switch the theme, and I'll import the theme. I have the option of importing the theme, of course. And using this option, what happens is that we import the theme from our laptop or PC, and then we can apply it. So right now we have our option for our themes, and we can work around them. So since I've downloaded the theme, what I want to do is go to my downloads to check out where my theme is. So here we have our JSON theme. I have a vintage theme available too, but let's work around our other theme that we have, that we just downloaded. Of course, we want to see how it affects our dashboard and see how it works in a few seconds. Of course, you see how it changed, how it affected our dashboard, and it's pretty amazing how you can work around themes. You can go to your theme gallery and download themes and see how they work. So I hope you've understood how to work around themes, and I hope you understand now how you can basically download themes and apply them to your report, of course. So I hope to see you in the next lesson, and I hope you enjoyed. Hello, my name is Kazanfer, and we finally come to the conclusion to our section of custom visualization. I hope you've understood what we learned in this lesson, and you've understood how to customize your visualizations and download them according to your uses, and also how to use different themes to change color patterns and other things in your visualizations. So I hope to see you in the next section as well. Stay tuned.